What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We just got back from my daughter's therapy session. I was in Fayetteville for about 2 hours, and then we hauled butt back here. On the way back, I was listening to commentary on last night's debate. And I don't really follow politics that much, and I know I probably should. I need to be aware of what's going on with my country, which I should be. And I feel like I've been pretty lazy in that aspect of my life. I never have been one to follow any kind of political anything. And it seems like every time I get interested in what's going on, it's usually around the time that we have debates. So there was a lot of talk about global warming, which I don't know how everybody else feels about this, but I feel like I don't think it's an issue that we should be touching on at this point in time. I think we have bigger issues than global warming. I think we still have a lot of people who are going hungry. I still think we have a lot of people who are in a situation where they can't get insurance. I still think I think we could work on the insurance thing a little bit better. And honestly, I think if we work on these things that actually really do matter, it might help with the global warming situation. It may help with depression. It may help with poverty, so on and so forth. Not just that. I honestly think that there should be, to an extent, I think there should be a cap on wages. There's a minimum wage, so why don't we have a maximum wage? I think if you are actually working under somebody, there should be a maximum wage that you can make. There's a lot of people making a lot too much money and not enough people starting out not making enough. Now, I do think that you need to work hard. I think you need to, get your stuff together. I think you need to get up and go to work every day. And I do think that, you shouldn't be lazy, but I also think that you should have more opportunities. Us being in America, I think if you work hard, you can, right now, the way things are, if you work hard, you can get in a good position, you make good money, and you be able to take care of yourself. But I do think those options should be more readily available for those people who are working hard. And and I honestly think that all these stimulus packages and everything that everybody's doing is basically enabling America, pretty much. We as a people need to be self-sustainable, and we do not need to be relying on the government to cover insurance, which there was a lot of talk about that last night. Apparently a couple of the candidates want to make our insurance a socialism type thing, where basically you pay higher taxes and then everybody gets insurance, pretty much, which I think is pretty ridiculous. I think there should be a market out there, and I think it should be competitive, and I think and that would give everybody a chance to be able to shop around for the lowest rate what they can afford. Of course, if you're not going to pay your people, then we're not going to be able to afford that. If you take too many taxes out of our paychecks and you're not paying us enough money to begin with, we're not going to be able to afford the insurance that you're taking out of my paycheck. Not only that, am I going to get money back at the end of the year when I don't use the amount of insurance that the government is supposed to be covering? On top of that, there was a whole nother thing, global warming issue. I honestly think we have a lot more issues in the world today that and we are so far from knowing exactly what the global warming issue is coming from. We haven't really dialed it down. Nobody really knows, and if anything, we're no closer to finding it than we're finding out what's going on with it than we were 10 years ago. The way I feel about it, I think that we, as a people, even if we didn't have cars, we still have gases being emitted in the air in one way or another. So many different forms of gases, so many different forms of pollution, and I just think that I think as an individual, if you want to help out with that and you think that pollution and all this other stuff is a cause of global warming, I think you yourself should start recycling and doing what you can for the earth. And I don't think it's supposed to be something that the government's supposed to take care of. Now, I do believe in raising awareness about it, but spending the people's money that you take out of our taxes to work on a global warming issue when we have so many other issues. We still have people in other parts of the world fighting a war that, you know, that isn't really our war. Some of them aren't, and you know, and so we got to pay money for that. Also, you know, a whole slew of other things that are way more important than the global warming issue. I think honestly that somebody should, you know, if it hasn't already, I'm sure there is out there, but I think other people should be doing nonprofit organizations to raise awareness about, you know, pollution, and maybe do some research and have maybe to be able to take donations to pay researchers to find this stuff out. But I don't think we should be using taxpayers' dollars to be touching base on the global warming issue. Apparently, there was a lot of people thinking that we need to restructure the economy and the way it works, but apparently, in forever, the economy is better than it's ever been. Unemployment is at an all-time low in all races, black, white, Asian, women, and genders too, women, whatever. So a lot of these democratic, far left, socialist people are trying to touch base on things that are getting better, and they're wanting to fix what's wrong because they hate President Trump so much. But they're not looking at the actual facts. They're not looking at where we were and where we are today. We are in a better position today than we used to be. So I think a lot of people just don't like Trump for the simple fact that he actually speaks his mind, and a lot of you people don't realize that he is a person, and he does say things that he probably shouldn't. I would agree with that, but also, the only thing I'm really concerned about is he doing a good job as our president? I don't really care what he rants about on Twitter or social media or whatever, as long as he's doing his job and making things better. But that is it for now. We are in the process of getting the kids, getting them ready to get ready to go to school. Friday, I will be going to pick up their birth certificates, and we are going to call the school and find out exactly all the stuff that we're going to need for them to be enrolled in school. And we are also Saturday going to be going to get stuff for school supplies for the kids, which means that I will be going back to work. We will be making extra money, and hopefully my wife can take a break a little bit. She can step back from what she's doing, and if not step back, maybe cut her hours back just a little bit, or to the minimum 50 that she's supposed to be working. But being on call outside of her 50 hours kind of makes that hard. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Looking forward to our vacation. We're still saving up for that. This next paycheck, we will be paying the remainder of what we owe on the rental for the property in Florida, and that'll be set up. And the only thing we have to save up for is gas down there and money for food, and going out to a restaurant a couple times a week, maybe do a couple things while we're down there. Good news though, today my wife texted me and said that she got a very, very, very big bonus. Her boss texted her and said, hey, you guys got a decent bonus this time around. And she pretty much told him thank you, and he goes, don't worry about it, you guys deserve it. Apparently they did really, really good this quarter, so I'm really, really excited. We get paid 3 times this month, plus we get this huge bonus, so that is actually going to go further towards our goal, and I feel like we're going to have a very, very good vacation, and we're not going to have much stress money wise going down there. It's not going to break the bank as much as I thought it was going to be. I've been praying to God, hoping that, you know, we can make it through. My wife and I have been married 5 years, and we have not yet had a single vacation. So that is what it is. I mean, we're just going to go take a vacation, whether we deserve it or not, because we just, you know, we need a time out. We need a week to be able to spend with the family, with ourselves, not have to worry about work or have any other obligations other than relaxing and having a good time. And then from that point, from that vacation on, every paycheck we will be putting back towards the next vacation, so that way we don't give ourselves 4 months to save up for a vacation. We'll give ourselves 12 months to save up for a vacation, and then, you know, hopefully we'll have quite a bit saved up from that point by the time we go around to vacation next year. But that's basically what I want to touch base on. I don't know a whole lot about politics, but what I do know, I mean, if any of that did not make any sense, please let me know. I'm only telling you guys my opinion on what I heard so far. Like I said, I haven't been following it like I should, and I'll be sure from this point on to be following it as regularly as I possibly can. I want to start throughout the whole year just going through it and just following politics. Not because of, not because I am like a hater against the president, or because I want somebody else to be a president, or I just really love the president, mainly due to the fact that I just want to know what's going on. And I'm a registered voter now, so the next time I go to vote, I want to be well informed on the person I'm voting on. I don't want to vote for the wrong person, even if that person doesn't get it. I do want to go up to the poll and vote with as much knowledge about the candidate that I'm going to vote for by the time I go up there. I am, as far as my lifestyle is concerned, I am a Republican. I usually favor with a lot of the topics that they're on, being a Christian as well. That kind of puts me, and living my lifestyle and my beliefs, puts me right around the right wing or the Republican side of things. So like I said, I'm gonna start following it more often. Maybe we can talk about it more here on the channel. And that is pretty much what's been going on here, guys, lately. Sorry for the rant, but I just felt like I had to get on there, put out a video for you guys, maybe start a topic of a discussion. If you guys have anything you guys want me to make a video about, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. Don't be afraid to smash that like button, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell so that way you guys can get notifications for all my videos that I put out. I really, really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. God bless, and have a great day.